All right, everybody, welcome. We're riding in Monterey Bay today, and that's in California. It is a really cool place. We're doing about 9 miles with an elevation of about 377 feet.
Hi, I'm Cliff. I'm a certified personal trainer, and I know that some days just showing up is a workout. But on this channel, we're going to explore the world together, and it's going to be with our energy and our time. No judgment, just movement. Subscribe, and let's ride. I'll be using a cycling app called Rouvy. If you want to sign up and try it, there's a referral link below in the description. So join us to keep moving, because after all, an object in motion stays in motion.
Now, this is all about going at our own speed. You don't have to worry about getting dropped from the ride or having to keep up because you're going to be with me the whole time. And the whole time we're riding, I'm going to be talking about the area because I used to live there. And I'm also going to be talking about some other stuff as well. So let's get started. Let's crank on that nice combination of 80s music that I've mixed with some 90s music to make it all work. It's all music that I have made specifically for my platform. And it does have a meaning, and I'm going to talk about that. It has a very specific meaning. So you'll hear some kind of weird lyrics and you're like, what's that all about? Well, there's a common theme. Let's get going. We're going to start with a warm up. Have your towel and your water. And here we go. This is a beautiful area, a very expensive area, but it's just awesome. And this is going to be a very easy ride. Whether you can just sit there on the couch and move your toes, or if you're on a indoor trainer, or even if you're on a treadmill, you can keep up and just take it at your own pace. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a healthcare provider. I'm an engineer who has multiple sclerosis and does the indoor riding to keep my health in check. It really helps with my depression and my muscle atrophy. I just absolutely love it. But check with your physician first if you think you're going to have some health issues or could be prone to health issues with this type of exercise, because while I am a personal trainer with a specialty in multiple sclerosis, I'm not your personal trainer and I've never met you. So get your doctor's sign off before doing anything you may regret. Also, if you feel lightheaded or heavy difficulty breathing, any difficulty breathing, discontinue and seek medical help right away. That's my recommendation. Again, not a professional, just a fellow community rider. Okay. All right, so we are in Monterey. And Monterey has this thing right off the shore on the right-hand side there. And that water is very, very cold, by the way. And it is considered the underwater Grand Canyon. And got a little bit of a glitch in our streaming here. Give it a second. Come on, what's going on here, guys? There we go. And just off the coast, there's a canyon that drops to 12,000 feet in depth. And while it's not as large as the Grand Canyon, it's much deeper. They kind of call it the Serengeti of the sea because there's this phenomenon where the currents come in and it pushes everything from the canyon upward. All the nutrients. And it becomes a massive feeding ground for all kinds of animals. And when I lived there and I would go out surfing all the time, I would see everything from seals to great white sharks to octopi. It's just an amazing biodiverse place. And what's really cool about this area is that because it gets so deep, so close to shore, research that would have to be done way offshore normally can be done pretty close to home. And that makes it a very valuable resource. It is a neat area, but it is cold. I'm not going to lie about that. The weather without the fog usually hovers in the high 60s, which if you have a chronic condition like I do, is a definite bonus. The cooler the better, within reason. Got a little bit of an uphill here. I'm going to shift up a little bit. And I think it's really important to note that don't try to keep up with me. Just because you're here, you will naturally be with me. You don't have to stress yourself. We're taking an easy ride today. We're taking it at our own speed. So whether that means you're sitting on the couch, twinkling your toes, or you're on an indoor trainer bike or a treadmill, go at your own pace. I started this channel to help people comfortable with the idea of exercising, especially if they have some kind of a chronic condition or disease. Because it's so hard with these unpredictable diseases to have a routine that's effective for physical activity. And if you don't mind, if you find this valuable, hit that subscribe below, that like and that share if you don't mind, doesn't cost anything. And if you're curious about the Rouvy platform we're using here, I have a special sign up in the description below. I think they give you some kind of a discount. It's like 50% off or something, I don't know. Every time someone signs up, they give me a credit to my subscription. It's not expensive, and for me, it's well worth it. I wouldn't be riding at all if it weren't for this, because today there's a foot of snow outside. Road bikes and a foot of snow, not a good combination. All right, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna ride for a few minutes here. Wow, look at those pink flowers. Those are awesome. And they really pop that much in real life. They're just very vibrant. But I'm not giving in. Every turn of these wheels feels like learning how to live again. Road hums under rubber. Okay, off to my left, which you can't see off screen here, I have a small fan keeping me cool. I have my water bottle and a towel. And I'm also wearing this because I don't have any hair. When I start to sweat, all the sweat goes down in my eyes and burns like crazy. This little headband has like a gutter on it and it channels the sweat around the eyes so it doesn't burn. It works really, really well. Plus it's sweat wicking. So as long as there's air moving over it, it cools down nicely. You'll notice the 80s vibe to the music. I am a product of the 80s. I love 80s everything. And I had a total 80s outfit for this particular episode. And it showed up. And it was absolutely tiny. I don't know who they sized it for, but it was nowhere close to the right size. So I had to go with whatever I had laying around. I guess I'm not here to make a fashion statement. Okay, right there you see on the screen, those are ghost riders. Those are part of the program. They are not real people or based on real people. It's the algorithm creating those little characters to suit my rhythm. It's reading what I'm doing and trying to just push me a little bit. But from time to time, there will be other real writers on here, especially on the more popular courses. I'm still breaking through. Might be bruised, might be tired, but there's fire in the view, yeah. I'm not the one I knew, but I'm not giving in. Every turn of these wheels feels like learning how to live. Now, if you're wondering about my setup, I'm using a $300 14-speed bike that I bought off the internet, thinking it'll be fine for indoor training. Well, it turns out that wasn't a really good buy. The components are kind of not good. I'll do a whole episode about what the best setup is for specific price ranges, budgets. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below, because you can have a pretty miserable experience if you get the wrong setup. It's not expensive and it's not hard to get the right setup. And the beauty is, with my setup, which is less than $500, I'm connected to the app through Bluetooth, and it adjusts the resistance as I go up hills. So it really feels pretty realistic. But you certainly don't need that. You don't need anything really fancy. You could probably use an existing bike that you have and a very basic trainer for the back wheel to spin on, and you're good to go. We're just getting some basic exercise.
Reaching for the handlebars, the only way I know to outrun a shadow that's been following my heels and find the kind of magic that lives inside these wheels. Clicking into rhythm, I'm breaking through the wall, one rotation at a time. I'm standing 10 feet tall. The fire in my lungs is a fire I command. Finally, I've got the world right here in my hand. In the sand of the spin, I am finally free. The road is the healer, the wind is the key. The pain is a passenger, but I'm the one who steers, leaving all the whys and hows back in the shifting gear.
Now this is in Monterey, California. And Monterey was the original capital of California before Sacramento or San Francisco even took the lead.
In the slide, I'm steady and I'm
While it was under Spanish rule, it served as an administrative and military headquarters, the Alta California.
joints are screaming stop, but the soul is shouting go.
And in 1849,
Down the canyon,
the first California Constitutional Convention was held there at Colton Hall.
becomes emotion.
That's where the state's constitution was drafted and signed. And I think the hall is still there, if I'm not wrong.
Just know an IV bag behind. I'm not a patient anymore. I'm not a case to solve.
All right, 3.55 miles in,
As the rubber
5.4 miles left to go.
cadence hit,
129 feet of climbing left,
dancing on the pedals.
or 247 feet of climbing left with 130 done. So just a little uphill coming up here.
I don't feel the burden of the broken anymore. In the sand of the spin, I am finally free. The road is the healer, the wind is the key. The pain is a passenger, but I'm the one who steers, leaving all the whys and hows back in the shifting gears.
If you've ever been there, you might remember Cannery Row.
And it's my
It was the sardine packing center of the world, and now it has one of the best aquariums in the world.
respite in the slide.
It's just a really neat area.
They say it's
Overfishing caused the industry to collapse in 1950.
a
And John Steinbeck, the author, talked all about it.
as I
He lived close to here.
find the center of the line.
And today, it is a world leader in marine conservation and research.
Every
Again, because of that access not only to funding, but to the actual environments where the creatures live. Most of that's headed by Monterey Bay Aquarium, which is the first place I ever saw a great white shark in captivity, which they had to let go because it was killing all the other animals. That was really neat. I've seen them in the wild, but to see a juvenile up close was really neat. Whoa, a little bit of a hill here.
just keep moving.
I'm going to use my gears for this, not my leg strength,
Just
because I'm taking it easy today,
the mind,
not killing myself.
I'm free. I'm free.
You'll notice a lot of the trees have like a little slant to them. There's usually a constant onshore wind in this area. Not a big one, you can see the flags over there blowing, but enough, and it keeps you cool while riding, which is really nice.
Sun on my arms, chain hums,
Here comes a downhill, folks.
Turning backward,
That'll be nice. My legs are burning right now. But I gotta remember not to overdo it.
I throw, cutting through the traffic like I'm built of hope.
6.4% climb.
I feel like I can fly, skimming over every painted line. Every small hill turns into the sky. On this bike, I feel like I can fly. Feel like I can fly. Hey! Backpack swinging, phone in my jeans.
Remember to hydrate.
Tires kiss the gravel, dust trails in the trees. No one in my ear, just
Oh, that's a good downhill.
every turn a doorway. Out of what I don't need on this bike. I feel like I can fly, skimming over every painted line. Every small hill turns into the sky. On this bike, I feel like I can fly. Feel like I can fly. Oh, yeah.
Now, if you listen to the music, you can hear my 80s and 90s influence. I mix rhythms and stuff from like
Just
Van Halen inspired stuff in with like Linkin Park kind of beats. And it's just really nice cruising music.
let the
But you'll also notice that the lyrics are very specific in all the songs.
on this bike.
And I create all the songs.
Feel like I can fly.
And the lyrics are really about, for those of us living with a chronic illness,
To the sky.
trying to find ourselves, figuring out what our limits are,
This bike,
figuring out how to go past those,
I can fly.
not pushing it too hard, but feeling normal like we did before we were really sick. And that's the one thing these bikes do for me, man.
I feel like I can fly.
I used to be able to go out and do it centuries. Then my MS got really bad, and I miss that so much. But this community here brings back a lot of memories. So thank you for being here. All right, little hill coming up here. Nothing too big.
Face a familiar mask.
If you do have a watt meter, please don't try to keep up with me. Go at your own pace where you're comfortable.
Wheels relax.
This is not one of those things where we try to kill ourselves. We're here to listen to some music, relax, have fun, help our bodies get moving. That's it. I'm not trying to make anybody a triathlete. I'm certainly not one.
Baby, I know it won't
I'm trying to build a vibe that lets anybody, regardless of ability, feel like they can come along and see the outside world.
break these wheels.
Maybe something they used to love to do that they can't do now.
Take it slow. I don't wanna die tonight.
And it certainly helps with stress on my end.
And I know you wanna talk about it. Say it to my face. And I know you don't like this. I don't care. I'm gonna let it all out.
You'll see some very interesting cars on this road. A lot of money in this area, and they love classic cars. AC Cobras, real ones, McLarens, all kinds of stuff.
I don't wanna die tonight in misery. I know you're tired of all of the usual. You were right. Let's get unusual.
All right, 6 miles down, folks. Good job if you're still with us. drink the water here.
As my body breaks, these wheels will set me free. I'll take it slow. I don't wanna die tonight in misery.
If I look slightly familiar, it's because I have another YouTube channel called Neurocliff, where I talk about living with a chronic illness. Talk about heavy subjects, we talk about light subjects. We joke around a lot, we have fun, do all kinds of crazy experiments. But it's really about connecting the MS community because it's a very lonely disease otherwise. So I'm using all the tools at my disposal to reach out to people with chronic conditions and let them know just because you're down doesn't mean you're out. That's a really important message. We just have to do things differently. This is one way.
Still intact. My body breaks, but I never will. You can bend these bones, I'm standing still. If I fall tonight, I'll crawl uphill. My body breaks, but I never will. Red tape.
All right, everybody. 2 miles left.
Talking
Hopefully you're still here, even if you're just sitting back and watching. Thanks for sticking around. It's awesome.
ghosts,
Look at that scenery.
but there's a name on every dream I still wear.
Those houses in this area are so cool. They're so expensive.
You can bend these bones, I'm standing still. If I fall tonight,
A lot of them are second homes for .comers from San Francisco.
it breaks, but I never will.
Comment below if you know the name of the famous musician
Every step
that crashed his plane right offshore here not too long ago and was killed in the accident.
you can't
I'll give you a hint. His last name is also a city.
let it take its fill. It can have this body, not my will. My body breaks, but I never will.
And one of his songs might have been something to do with country roads. That's a dead giveaway. Come on, guys.
I'll crawl uphill. My body breaks.
Also here is the DLI, that's the Defense Language Institute. And it's where the military trains our soldiers other languages and cultures. It's a very cool program, and the facility is just awesome. All right, 1.35 left to go. 50 feet of elevation gain. Nothing too severe.
I ride this endless road for me. I've come so far just to be here, and I'll keep on riding till I'm gone. With every word of every song, the sun, the stars, the moon, and me. No matter where you are, you're always home. But
Not too far from here is Point Pinos Lighthouse, and it's the oldest continually operating lighthouse on the West Coast. And it's not crowded very much. People, when they visit, usually stay at Cannery Row in the areas near downtown. There are so many hidden gems in this area. I'll mention a couple: Elkhorn Slough, Mecapee Beach, Jack's Peak Park, which will give you a really great view of the area. All worth checking into, looking at. They're all worth checking out. Just north of here is Santa Cruz. Epic longboard and shortboard surfing. But you're going to want to bring a wetsuit, because the water's usually in the mid 50s. It's cold. So even with MS, that's too cold. That causes spasms. I usually wear a 4mm wetsuit. That'll keep me warm long enough to be out there and have fun.
The stars, the moon and me, no matter where you are, you're always home. But I don't know.
And if you come to this area during peak seasons, there'll be a lot of traffic here. And the bicycle, well, a little bit more dangerous than a car. Definitely a quicker way to get around, because you can just ride on the shoulder. Also, parking is a lot easier.
And if you see me rolling by, it's just my way to say goodbye.
Less than a half mile left to go, folks. You're doing it. We're doing it. Remember to cool down after this. Let me know if you want me to include in future episodes the cool down sessions. Those are kind of fun, and they do help. Hey, just about a quarter mile left. There's my ghost rider telling me to keep up with him or beat him. Usually not too hard, but it's not about speed today. It's about having a good, nice, cool ride. Checking out the scenery, getting the blood moving, and hopefully feeling better tomorrow than we did today. That's my goal. All right, we're done. Thank you, everybody. Please remember to subscribe if you don't mind. It doesn't cost anything. And there are links to the Rouvy app below where you get a discount. I'm Cliff. I feel like fit, and I'm out.